what are you concerned about locally here for Kent County? We already know what's going on in the state, but what should Kent Countyans be concerned about mostly here right now?
Well, fortunately for us on the shore, I think we've had one case in Talbot County as of now. And my biggest concern for Kent County is our kind of high percentage population over 65. And the concentration of that population, whether it be Heron Point or one of the assisted living facilities, one of the nursing homes, they're all a very important part of our county and taking care of our aging citizens. But here we are with a pandemic that could be problematic, where these concentrations exist.
You currently today, Hogan announced that he was making more hospital beds available. Well, he actually said this the other day, but he reiterated today that he was making more hospital beds available.
I have not been able to get in touch with Ken Kozel. Typically, I reach out to him, and I just heard today when Governor Hogan was doing his press conference, that they were trying to increase the number of available beds, hospital beds in the state of Maryland, and he remarked on that some of the hospitals with vacant floors, they've been able to reactivate, and so my goal was to see if that in fact will be happening at Chester River Hospital. I know that when University of Maryland took over, the daily bed census was around 60, and right now it's around 12. So certainly I think we have the room, and I would like to see that open for that cause, but at this time I don't know for sure whether it has or has not happened, but I will be reaching out to Ken Kozel. I really believe that that's one of the top three recommendations is the social distancing, and they're saying 6 to 10 feet, not just 6 feet, but 6 to 10 because of the transmission factor of the virus. Like the best thing to do now is, stay at home, listen to the news, to what's going on, make sure you're well stocked. I believe people are, and we're a very resilient neighborhood. We'll get through this thing, and I'm confident that we'll get to the other side of this without any major bumps in the road. But if you're in a long line to get lunch, and it's starting to, the supply is, you can tell, is starting to get limited, you don't want to take more than what you need to really have for lunch, so that the people behind you don't get anything. And I think that's what people have to consider is, just try to be mindful of your neighbor, and be mindful if you were back in line 6 people behind you. I've talked with you quite a bit, and I've seen pictures of what was going on in Chestertown, which was really kind of startling to me to see that we had that kind of level of hysteria going on when, I just think it's uncalled for. Just arriving home, I just want to say to Kent County residents, be mindful of your fellow citizens. Take care of the elderly as much as you can. Keep your social distance of 6 to 10 feet. It's highly recommended. I think it's very effective. Definitely keep your hands washed and clean, and use sanitizer. Keep surfaces clean. Don't go to the food store and try to hoard everything you think you may need for the next 6 months. We have to look out for one another. Kent County is a very resilient county with very good people that live here, and we want to maintain that level of civility.